Welcome to Conan Exiles. Today we're going to be working on a bunch of stuff. There's actually been a couple of things that I just learned. What is up with my guy's head? It's like glitched. That is weird. So I went ahead and I finished up this whole section right here. As you guys can tell, I did have this piece out a little bit more because I was thinking about maybe expanding it out just a bit, but I decided not to. We got this area right here, and so I was looking at this whole section pretty much, and I was wondering how, like, why is it so difficult to be able to knock people out? Well, it turns out that there's actually a new workbench, and I didn't know this. This must have came out a little bit after I took a break from Conan Exiles, but you go all the way down, and right here it is. It's the Torturer's work table, and this will actually allow you to make better of the binding and better of the little clubs to be able to knock people out. Now I need to figure out what's the best place to kind of put something like that at, because we do have all this here. I don't think we're gonna ever really use this, to be honest. Like, I mean, like, maybe eventually one day, but let's go ahead and get rid of that. Now what you do need is you do need some iron, so we'll go ahead and grab a little bit of iron. This does have some, it looks like, so let's actually go ahead and open this. We're going to allow that to burn. And I believe what it was like shaped wood. We don't really need a ton of shaped wood, but we do need a little bit. And let's go ahead and come down here. I can't remember what the last piece is. I think it's like maybe, is it like stretched hide or some shit, or... No, it's just twine. You should have twine, especially in one of these. Let's just see if I can just go through that. That doesn't have it. I have a bunch of these all like just packed full of everything. So as you guys can tell, there's a few things that I did make for us to actually be able to complete everything. Let's see here. Twine, there it is. Alright. Now let's go ahead and make this piece. So this is something that's all new. I had no idea that this actually comes with it. And you actually learn this when you make the next tier of the wheel. So you get the Wheel of Pain instead of the Lesser Wheel of Pain. Alright, so let's go ahead and make one of those. We don't need to make a ton. And I kind of wanted to go ahead and go through. So you guys can tell we've been putting points away in a bunch of things. My encumbrance is up. I don't know if I really want to do any more encumbrance. Kind of work a little bit more grit, vanity, and strength. And then let's actually go over to here. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually show you guys, because instead of me like learning everything first, I can kind of go in and you guys can actually see it. I do want to learn those things as well. We need to actually get to the point where we can actually start making some better equipment and things. So I do want to learn the preservation box. You can see the ale, and you can make different types of that. There's the vault. I've never made a vault before, and that is something I would love to learn. Now it does cost 9. We have 114. I want to make sure that we have enough, because I want to be able to do farming. Let's see, is that anything? Like, I mean, too large Philly. So I don't know if we want to make the bigger one, but let's just go ahead and learn that for now. There is all of these, so we're using like the basic daggers. We need to learn actually a little bit better things. So let's see here. We can actually make some of that stuff. I'm kind of surprised by that. I don't know why we can't make that. Oh, okay, so you need actually a couple pieces. So you can get that, and these are all the two-handed swords and everything. I'm not really big in two-handed, honestly. I like the daggers. I'm actually loving the daggers at the moment. We will learn that. That is nice. Those are the throwing axes. Let's scroll down a little bit more. It's the blunt arrows. Then there's the ancient bow. We want to be able to make some nice bows as well. See, look at that, the row maker strand. See, there's so many things that I want to get to. There's just, I don't know, it's an incredible amount of stuff. Again, you need that. Damn. Don't really care about that. I was thinking about maybe eventually learning some of this stuff. Let's see. But I don't know. Alright, so this should have been made. There it is. The Torturer's Bench. This is not it. There it is. It does look a lot like where you can make your armor, like your armor bench and everything, but hey, fuck it. We get it. Alright, so let's go ahead and place this bad boy down. Let's see what we can make. So this is the next tier above, and this is actually something that we should have had originally, And let's see. So it's just pretty much leather, iron, and sticks. Well, we got the sticks, and we have the iron. I know that. Let's go ahead and let me put some of this stuff up. Ooh, want to make sure I don't have a ton of this. Really, nothing's in there? I thought there was. And then let's actually go ahead and put that away. But we do, like I said, we have a buttload of sticks. Let's go ahead and grab all of that. And then we do have all of this. Any more there? I want to make sure I'm grabbing all of the dried wood so we can actually put them in the right spot. Guy, like, I don't know what's going on with it. His like head is like it's screwed up. It was because I was down here and I was looking in a direction and I was in my menu, I believe. That's what's really messing this up. All right, so let's go over here. Let's actually go ahead and start this as well. We should actually have. Do we have any? I thought we did. Maybe we don't at the moment. Did we actually go through all of? I need to kind of go through and actually. Yeah. All right. So we need to go out and get a couple of things before we can actually really make this all together. But it's actually coming along pretty far. I wanted to be able to really figure that out, and since we were having so many issues originally, it was confusing me because I really don't understand because they never really had that before. But I actually like that there's a new type of tier system and everything like that. You got to make better tiers to be able to knock out the guys faster and all this other shit. I've seen a lot of people use all kinds of different things, so that's something that I'm kind of glad that they added in. I don't know, man. I'm loving everything that they're putting in at the moment. So at the moment, too, by the way, Xbox does not have its update out. What is, like, that is just weird, dude. I don't know why it's like that. It's freaking me out, bro. I hate it. So what we're going to be doing today, guys, is we're going to be working on getting this bench up. And I want to be able to make the next tier and hopefully be able to go out and get us. Let's see here. We're going to have to fight this guy. Well, maybe. Actually, we can't. I don't even have the daggers. Let me just see if I can get this. Alright, let's run. And I do want to start making the better tier of the arrows, or not the arrows, of actually, what is it? Well, first thing, food, but then the second thing is the numbing wraps. Because at the moment, I think that's what we have, and we need to be able to get... Is he going to follow me all the way here? Oh, come on, man. You don't have to actually follow me, bro. We don't have to fight. Oh, my God. Leave me alone! I don't have anything to attack you with. Better go at him with a freaking hatchet. Is that our old body? Yeah. Our body still hasn't despawned yet. My God. Alright. So let's go over here. At the same time, I need to actually repair some stuff, so we're not going to run into this issue again. We're getting attacked by people. Alright. He should be off of our ass now. But this area has been expanded so much. I do want to clean this up, make this look a lot better. It looks terrible just being this big clump. As well as I want to be able to kind of cut off this whole entire area. I didn't even check the water, honestly. I should have actually checked that, see if it's filling up. It's been a while, man, honestly. I don't understand why it's taking so long. Okay. Let's go ahead and just throw 2 in there. I don't think we really need a ton other than that. I'm not really worried about that at the moment. We could dry some more wood. I had a bunch at one point, and I don't understand really where it went. Let's do that as well. Screw it, might as well. Alright, so we're going to have all those good. And then we just kind of have some extra at the moment. I'm just going to store the rest of these for a different time. We do have 45 more, so let's go ahead and throw that into here. Expand that. And we're going to repair all of those. So at the same time, I do want to be able to look at what's the next tier that we can make, because we were only rocking these guys. Of course, you can make this. This will cut wood and stone. Now, it's not as good as a regular hatchet or a regular pick, so that's something that you should maybe think about going to do. Something else that we need to do is steel fire. we have the brimstone, right? I'm sure we have brimstone. Because I think I got somewhere we were in... I'm 100% sure we got brimstone, didn't we? I must be blind, because I know it's in one of these. Only 6. Really? Huh, fuck me. Alright, so only 6. So, way to make steel fire is, that's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly, but you want to be able to make that, and then right here it is. So we're gonna craft it, and you need something to burn. I guess that's a, we just use regular wood. If so. I don't want to emo. Come down here. Alright. And then burn. Alright, so we got 3 minutes of going. Honestly, let's do this. Let's get rid of the queue. Let's just do that. Let's... Okay, it's not gonna let me take that. So we'll grab that. We'll throw this bad boy in there. And then I want to craft that. Craft that. So there we go. We're gonna have better versions of our little club. And same thing as our little rope or binding. So, fuck yeah. So now we can actually start working on a little bit of other things. We do have... I mean, I just threw a bunch of shit in here, honestly. There's some more brimstone, actually. Let's go ahead and grab that. Honestly, none of this should be in here. And I need to drop a lot of that. Trying to see what I can store all in here. Alright, we can drop that, we can drop that, we can drop that. Don't really need any of that. Fuck, did not mean to grab that. Fuck. I did not mean to grab that at all. Oh well, at least we can actually kind of go through this a little bit better and find what we need to actually put in instead of all of that. Alright, so everything else should be fine to be able to put in. We do have a couple of little bit of random bullshit that we can just drop that we really don't need. Well, I'll take that out. Don't really need that in there, honestly. I don't really need to have this in there either. I like to store that, to be honest. I mean, everything else is kind of whatever. I don't think we really would need to have any of that in there. Alright, so I think everything else, though, we can keep everything else on us. We'll go ahead and store just a little bit. I don't know, I think I actually took that out. No. There we go. Maybe we can make a little bit more. Craft 28. So I made the 6 already. And what you need to do is, if I can remember this right, so it's been a minute. What we're going to do is you grab the steel fire and you put it over into like a chest like this. By the way, let me go ahead and take all this out. Let's just store all of this. We barely, like, I've done a lot of farming of that, and I have hardly used any of it, honestly. I need to start using a lot more, and I need to just start doing just a massive production of dry wood. Speaking of that, actually, let's go ahead and do this. So we're just kind of cleaning up the base as well, guys. So I do apologize. For some people, it's probably going to be like, come on, man. Want to get into it. Want to see what else you're going to do, like taming or something like that, or just keep building. We're going to keep building. We're definitely going to keep doing stuff like that. But at the moment, I mean, we keep running into a lot of problems where we don't have enough production of a ton of things. And that's, honestly, it's a pretty big problem for me, at least, because we need to really just start slamming out just an absolute shit ton of material. And let me come down here and need a resin. What we're gonna do is we're gonna store that. Keep the wood on us. We're gonna keep this shit burning. There we go. 7 more minutes. I believe the resin's at least on one of these. Not in that one. It's probably this one. There we go. Alright. So, let's run over here again. Take off. Honestly, I should just use one rack. That's it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. And right there, you guys can actually tell you do need some oil, but that's how you make the insulated wood. It does take a little bit more time to be able to make it, but I definitely recommend it. It's actually awesome to be able to make that. So let's actually go over here, since we are just doing just a little bit of work around at the base, where you can actually, you know what? Alright, so this thing has some random shit in it that we definitely do not need. Like that. We don't need it in there. We don't need the bugs in there. We do have some random shit that shouldn't be in here, but honestly, it's all good. Not really too concerned about mainly all of that random shit. Let's see what else we got. I do want to grab you. That doesn't belong there. I don't even have oil on me, actually, it looks like. It's kind of annoying a little bit. Come over here real quick. I do want to store all of that. Drop all of that. Put all of that there. And then let's come over here. Let's actually clean this up a little bit. So, but in the next episode, what we are going to be doing is we're going to probably go out and we're actually going to try to go out and tame some guys. And then as well as I want to start working on some better food. And working on building us an actual base as well. We do have our little base here. It does keep us safe for now. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw all that. How much I got left? 5? Alright. There we go. We'll store that. So, let's actually come over here real quick. We were able to make 10. We do have our new tools. There we go. So that's not too bad. So we got now a tool that we can actually knock these guys out a little bit better. Let's go ahead and generate some more health. Now we do have our wheels, and we have our little soups to be able to tame the guys that we actually get. So I think other than that, I think in the next episode actually what we will do is we will come back, we will fight. Looks like the guy's actually down there, so when we come back we're gonna go after him since he's separated, and we can see if we can knock this guy out. We do need to build something to be able to walk up here, so I'm gonna have to make a couple stairs real quick. But sure enough, we should be able to go ahead and knock that out. So, guys, I'll catch you later in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys did, don't forget to slap a like. And if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you all later in the next episode. I love your faces, and I'll see ya